hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little vice in. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste it, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic.
Yo, what is good, everybody? It is your boy Skywalker OG coming at you with some more Rise of Kingdoms content. And today we have for you the T2A matchup versus NL34. I'm trying to find my hat. I just had my hat. I literally just had my hat, boys. Hang on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Where did they go? Oh, it's right here on my dang computer. God dog it. It's like underneath my desk on the computer. Hang on 1 second. There we go. Leave the hat. Bro, I need my hat. I need my hat, dude. I can't live without my hat. I feel naked. You know what I'm saying? I feel naked without it. You gotta have it. Alright. Let's see. Let's see where this match is at. Let's get it. Let's see how clean T2A makes their match, huh? Let's check in. Think they're gonna be as clean as us? Huh? No, we were not. We were not clean. We definitely had some mistakes in our match this afternoon. We will be posting that video a little bit later today. I just gotta make sure all the good sound and sounds was good. I don't think I recorded any voice chat. So hopefully that didn't get recorded. It wasn't too bad though. Honestly, it wasn't too bad. I didn't have to yell or curse out anybody on my team. It wasn't too scary. I definitely don't like the fact that whenever I scroll over to T2A, every one of their players are already on the board though. That's not promising. So on their next match, if Hataki looks at this video, bro, you should definitely have your players that's not teleporting up, like your players that are teleporting later on, they should join your Ark match first. Just you know, the people rallying your obelisk and the people that are teleporting last, they should join your Ark match first. They're there in the front row. You shouldn't have everybody just randomly join in. See, they still have people joining in. Yep. So they properly teleported in. Yeah, you got a couple big dudes in the back. They're gonna be teleporting first. Guaranteed. Yep. Here comes another big boy. He's gonna be teleporting first. Yep. Dang. So for a little team, NL34 is definitely teleporting incorrectly, or at least it looks like they're teleporting incorrectly. They got some big hitters in the back line, which is where they should be. The front line should be a little bit smaller players. Yep, 72 million. There's a 70 million. There's a 80 million. There's 77 million. Yep. It should be their, yep, it should be their smaller players that's in the front line. I see a couple 100 millions. But it should definitely be the smaller players in the front lines. The bigger guys are already going to be teleporting up, so there's no point for them to be closer to the gate. You're welcome, Sky. It was good. Let's go. I would never miss a T2A Ark being streamed. Cat. That's what's up. I appreciate you joining. Don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully our boys at T2A put the beans down on them, you know. Just claps the booty cheeks. 834 is an Imperium, I think. Oh, nice. See how quickly they come out of the gate here. Dang it, smells steamroll. Let's see, Jesse James coming in hot for the obelisk. Shrexter a little bit slow to come out of her city, but she's going pretty quickly with that march. Let's go see the opposite side, see if they got their T1 fast cabs already out as well. Yes, they do. They have a couple of T1 fast cab march going out. Okay. Hard push is already popped by NL34. Hard push you don't really need to pop until the rally goes to launch. Anything earlier than that, it's not really necessary because you're not going to be able to capture the buildings that soon anyways. You're just trying to get the march speed. You're just trying to get the march speed off of it. Of course, and the obelisk captures to be capturing quicker. Where are the rallies? Where's my rallies? Where's my rallies, T2A? Hello. Hello. There we go. There's Quoro's rally. We got a Sao. Are these guys really rallying faster? We got one rally. No, they're not. Okay. Okay, both sides had their rally held up by just a hair. Both sides had their rally held up just a hair. Just a hair. T2A is coming out. Oh my goodness, what is in that Sao march? Yo, Genji, what is in your Sao, bro? That has got to be like the slowest. Yo. What on earth are y'all feeding these Sao-Saos? What in the world? I guess maybe it's just a visual glitch. It looks like it's marching slow as hell. It looked like it was marching so much slower than these opposite rallies. T2A did not use hard push. No, they used hard push. They used to. Oh, wait a minute. No, did they? I don't think they did. Was that what it was? I seen the opposition used it. Obviously, I seen that. I don't think they did. Did they miss their hard push? They did. They don't. They did. No way. What? Question marks, guys. Question marks in chat. Haven't seen hard push yet. It wasn't pop, kid. It wasn't pop. Just look at the obelisks. Just look at the obelisk. 2 minutes still to capture. And then you got a minute over here. Look at those the obelisks tell you everything. They didn't pop hard push. Yeah, but it doesn't matter now. All the structures are already like never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I was wondering why that Sao was running so slow. Oh, sorry, kid. That's Nightbot for you, dude. While I was typing and looking down, Sky can already clown. Yeah, dude, kid, that was rough, dude. It's the emotes, by the way. Kid and everybody else in the stream, it's all the emotes. When you spam the emotes like Kid just did again, it's the emotes that Nightbot's pinging, by the way. I need to figure out the setting to actually turn that off completely where it stops tracking the emotes. Like I honestly don't care if the emotes get spammed in the chat. It's not annoying. There's not that many people in the chat, and I can control that on my other screen by myself. So I just need to go find the setting inside my Nightbot. So I get that fixed. They definitely didn't have that smooth out push like we did. This Desert Altar boys, we were already all over it in our match. We already had me, Kid, Felipe. Dude, we were all over it. Well, not Kid. Kid was our filler, but dude, we were all over the top of this desert altar. They are trying to make a push for it though, but they should just go ahead and ball up back here. Yeah, they should be just balling up back here. You shouldn't try to sneak around the side. Just ball up back here and then engage them. You have 20 seconds. You have time. No, don't. There's no reason to engage them yet. Y'all have 16 seconds. Ball up. That's gonna be a miss. That's gonna be a misplay. There's no way they let them get this desert altar now. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way they give T2A this desert altar now. Yep. Yep, they got their Xeno in as well. There's just no way. Hit that like button, FFS. I agree, Electro King. Hit that like button. Nightbot. About to delete Kid Dynamite. Still in a second. Yeah, dude. VT is clapping hard on the other side. Yeah, all I know is this was bad, man. I mean, it's it's a good play. It's pretty much what we do. But you should definitely group up here. Group up here and then swarm this altar. Like, ignore the field completely. Swarm this altar. And it's a complete hard reset. Like, this is pretty much the like, I don't want to, like, this is one of our SQ plays. We don't do it every arc, but this is one of our SQ plays. It's like you should really be quickly doing this, because in the meantime right now it should be about 6 minutes before the arc spawns. Yeah, 6 minutes before the arc spawns, so they're wasting a lot of time here because nobody's actually completely reset and got back to their cities. So this should have been a 100% like group up point here, and then start just swarming down this altar. If they would have done that, T2A would have already captured this altar. Hands down, it would have been their altar. Instead, the first occupations are going to get split, which is fine. It's fine. It's just going to be an even game. It's going to be an even game. This first push, you really want that first occupation. If you can get the first occupation of the enemy's team or structure, you really want it, because that's huge points. That's a huge deficit to put the enemy on their back foot, to really make them, you know, pedal backwards. Shit, Medicar can tell you. Medicar can tell you. Fucking K9 was able to do it to us in T2A. It's literally the exact same plan that we were doing in T2A our season that we fought him. And we failed. We failed because we did exactly what T2A just now did again. And it just went straight into it one by one. Didn't group up. And then K9 actually grouped up and they took control of the bottom altar there. And it puts such a point gap on whoever gets that first occupation, especially if they can get this desert altar and the shrine. It puts such a huge point gap. Like, that's literally 2 arc rotations. That's 2 arc rotations. So if you can grab this, grab the first occupation of both these structures, and grab the arc and hold it, that's it. That's pretty much GG. You just set yourself up for a win. But right now they just got reset, so there's no pushing here. There's 4 minutes until the arc spawns. We have a small rotation, it looks like, from T2A going to the arc. We have a few marches going to the arc. We need to get some more marches going for T2A. But there's also not too many from the enemy side, NL34 going that way. It's a little bit slow from both sides on the arc rotation. I guess nobody cares about the first arc. They said F it. Everybody said F that first arc, bro. That's so funny. Oh, here goes BT's Henry. Let's see this Henry put in some work. BT's got some gear on that thing. Oh yeah, there it goes. There you go. White numbers are trading even. You already know if the white numbers are trading even, the skill damage is going to be there. The bad thing is his marches weren't down here before the rally hit, so he's not actually going to be able to properly assist on the swarm. He should be able to take it down though. This was one hard issue that I had with my SQ team this afternoon. Pretty much really the only knock that I had on our team that we have to fix is the fluid, like the fluid motion of a lane, right? Like, you should always take an enemy's push, smash out their push, and then be going with your rally. Rally shouldn't be going down here unsupported. You should already have marches on the way there. Or at least, in my opinion, to make a successful push, you should already have marches on the way there. So for my team, that's what we're trying to work on right now. Let's see, that rally's gonna get smashed. He's not even gonna be able to grab that. I wonder why BT's using Aethelflaed. Aethelflaed Trajan. T2A is getting beat on their rotations, Metacog. T2A is getting beat on their rotations right now. It's been they haven't been able to rotate. It's falling. They're falling flat. They're falling flat so far in the starting round. This is not looking too great. This is not looking too great. They did capture that Shrine of Life, but there's no garrison in the way down here to actually, you know, fill up that Shrine of Life. Oh, that's a little rough. That's a little rough. Man, Pakal Herald on Pakal Herald when you know they're just dumping all kinds of troops in there. It's not full infantry. That's a little rough. Yeah, me too, Metacog. Me too. I haven't seen too many of them that's very successful, but I have seen a few of them. I honestly like Boudica Henry and Boudica Nebu, and even Boudica Gilga. But the thing with Boudica is she's gotta have the swarm, right? Like, you have to have your pushing time properly set up, because if you're there with her rally, it nukes it, dude. It nukes down that structure. She has so many debuffs, it cripples the structure. But, and like on hit damage multipliers. But if you don't have a swarm in the area with it, she just gets pooped on. She just gets pooped on. Like, it dies so quickly. So quickly. So I don't know if that's gonna be meta going later on in this series, Metacog. Honestly, I don't know if it's gonna be meta or not. It may be, because it's honestly the fastest like rally pair to take down a structure when you have the field to be able to push and swarm with the rally. Oh, T2A is going to get pushed back here. There's a huge wave of NL34 coming down the pipe. They popped up their buffs. They're going ahead and going in on T2A. T2A has 20 seconds before that arc is popped. NL34 is popping Heaven's Grace as well already for this first arc. For the first arc? They're going to try to look to control this first arc. If they're popping this many buffs for the middle on the first arc rotation, look for NL34 to try to hold this arc and then start trying to gain control of the lanes. I don't see why they would pop that many buffs this early on, or pop Heaven's Grace this early on. You usually use that to try to counter the to the death. So for them to go ahead and pop that double buff to counter a non to the death it makes you assume that they're gonna try to hold this arc. Or at least for me, it would make me assume that they would try to hold this arc and delay it. Because that's a big investment of buffs there, and they're gonna lose this field fight. T2A really needs to target down these marches before trying to grab the arc. They should only have the Trickster. I don't know if she's just running away from the fray. But the fast cap marches should be the only ones trying to grab this arc. Everyone else should be fighting. I don't know where Trix is going. Is she going back to her city? I guess she wasn't paying attention. She probably wasn't paying attention, I guess. What? Alright. You definitely gotta pay attention to your marches. And while we were paying attention to that little scuffle of Trickster doing whatever she was doing, you got the arc coming back towards NL34 way, and NL34 has a lot more marches coming down the pipeline to this T2A Murderball March fight cluster F mess that we have here in the middle. Let's see if we have enough T2A coming to support. We do have some big boys from T2A. Drago's on his way. You got Valkyrie on her way. Let's see if they can make a stop here and actually grab this arc. There's plenty of NL34 over here to keep contesting it though. T2A is bringing it their way. They are slowly carrying it their way. That Ramses for Koro. Koro dropped it. Tricks, pick it up. Pick it up, Tricks. Pick it up, Tricks. Of course, guys, we gotta cheer on T2A. It is our kingdom. It is our kingdom. I can't believe that this is a 1.2 billion power gap on the matchmaking, and this is very, very close already. Like, just coming out the gate there, just keeping it neck and neck. Oh my lordy. Of course, if T2A can grab this Ark and put it in pocket, that will give them an extra, you know, little bit of change ahead of this NL34 team. But it won't be much. It won't be a lot of points because it will be the first Ark. So if T2A decides to hold this Ark, they're going to really need to get some structure control, which they don't have at the moment. They're able to flip, well, here we go. They're finally able to flip the Sky Altar. It looks like they may be able to flip it. But they haven't been able to really control any of the enemy's structures, except for the Shrine of Life on the bottom side, which isn't worth a lot of points. So holding this first Ark and only being able to net that Shrine of Life, which once they're not dedicating anything to the middle, they'll be able to defend that Shrine of Life quite easily, or should be able to. It's going to be kind of hard to keep, you know, this little bit of a point lead. T2A really need to get this Ark, get it under their control, and start getting some objectives underneath their belt, or they're going to start losing their gap on points. Especially if these guys got any provisioners in the back pocket. This first Ark is not going to win the game by holding it if they got provisioners in their back pocket anyways. Sheesh. We can go troll them all. Go Tricks. Metacog. Keep in mind the few thousand points NL got by capping the obbies with a hard push if it comes down to a small point gap. Alters look reasonable for T2A, to be honest. Yep. Yep. They did finally capture the Sky Altar. They have a garrison in there. There is an Amani Artemisia inside of the Sky Altar. Now this one, if they're able to capture it, this is where they should have really popped the hard push if they had it. Because this is a big structure here. This one's the one that they need to start gaining themselves some points and really making a gap here on the points per minute. This is what's going to give them a comfortable lead. The shrines are going to help you on your buffs and help you on the field, but they're not really going to catch you up in that points gap or get you ahead in that points gap and give you that comfy lead. What are the points per minute? Should be 500 and something. Yeah, 590 to 440. It is 590 to 440. But of course, once this Sky Altar goes in control by T2A, it'll go up to about, I think it's 620, right? 620 or so. And then of course we'll have 440 over on the left side, or on the right side for NL34. So I mean, they'll be getting about a 200 points per minute little cushion there. That's something that you can live with. Holding this Ark and having a 200 points per minute cushion, that's something you can start living off of. You know what I mean? You can't really live off of a Shrine of Life. That's it. Like, it's not. That's literally living by the skin of your teeth. Okay. When you've captured your obelisk later, you're already a few hundred points behind because you captured your obelisk later. Yeah, you need some altars. You need some altars. They did grab that Shrine of Life on the bottom side again, so that is good that they have control of the Shrine of Life and the altar on the top side. Oh, they lost the altar, so they actually wasn't even able to generate any points on this, because the last time we looked at it, it was 1 minute and 20 seconds left for the capture, and it was not able to be captured. So yeah, and they're losing the Ark. Ark carrier is down. NL34 does have troops in the area. Let's see if NL34 will try to snipe out this outpost. It looks like they have some marches actually going to that outpost. If they take this outpost, they can make it a little... Oh, they're going to try to make it a little dicey here. Get some marches inside of that outpost. There you go. There you go. NL34 going to make it a little dicey here. T2A's got to go swarm up that outpost. You can't let them hold that outpost. You cannot let them hold that outpost. You need to take it down. The Ark can't go anywhere except for to that outpost. Don't freak out. Take the outpost back. Perfect. Get you a little garrison in there, something. Oh boy, NL34 pulling out the plays today, boy. They got the arc. They got the arc. But the outpost is flipped, so that's perfectly fine. They're okay. They're safe. Credit for red on the arc play. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Metacock. I don't even know if it's credit for him on the arc delay, to be honest with you, right? I think T2A wanted to try to hold this arc. I think they would have wanted to try to hold this arc because they're doing pretty well in the lanings. So I would have thought T2A would want to hold it, right? So I feel like it was a good job of making T2A rush the arc, honestly. I mean, that's my opinion. That's my opinion, Metacog, you know? It's just my thought on it. If I was T2A, I would definitely try to hold that arc. You're already winning the lanes, why not? Go ahead and capture the Shrine of Life and then start rotating on the Desert Altar. You're already winning. I don't. But yeah, I mean, they could have been trying to get a quick capture though. I have no idea. I don't know. We're kind of doing like a separate thing in 916 this KVK or this KVK, this OsirisLeague. So I literally have no idea what their plans are. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is true, Metacog. That was a lot of marches committed to that area. Yep, that is 100% true for a fact. But yeah, I don't know what T2A's plans are this OsirisLeague. We're not really bouncing ideas off of each other this time. We're kind of letting each other go. I will have to, you know, I will have to be a little bit of a butthead and go up in there and give them a little swift kick in the butt about this match though. At the beginning of this match, they definitely have some. Like I got a little peeved off at my SQ match at the beginning. I'm not gonna lie, because some people messed up our teleports. It wasn't smooth, right? We got the enemy's Desert Altar and Shrine of Life right out gate, right off rip. So that was perfect. We got the first occupations of those. That was perfect. But our teleports and our movements from the top side wasn't on key to where I wanted it to be. So I was a little PO'd about that. But then seeing this, we did amazing, SQ. You did amazing, boys. T2A is gonna hate me for this, but it's true though. They definitely came out slacking on that push. That initial push was very slack. This is what I seen, Electro King, by the way. If you're looking at it, if you're looking at the stream right now, this is what I seen over there on the top side. This is what I want to be fixed next arc. I don't want to ever see this again. I don't know what T2A's plan is, so they could do their own thing, but I don't want to see our team do this again. You know what I mean? We want to kill the enemies. We want to kill the enemies push. We can leave that rally just like it is. We could have left the rally even halfway down and then murder ball up and then set our rally. I want us to murder ball up and then set our rally. Okay? I don't want any rallies to be going out there unsupported unless it is during our middle rotation. That's the only time that I can see any rally going out unsupported, as if we have an important middle rotation. Here we go with NL34. Has a Gilga rally going down on the Desert Altar, but there is a nice Flavius inside of there. That Flavius is not getting scuffed at all, and they got plenty of swarming marches on top of that Gilga as well. That's easy to fix though, bro. Just a bit of discipline. I will have to watch your SQ match if it's available. Still follow you guys. Metacon, yeah, it'll be available. I'll post it on. Well, I haven't slept in 2.5 days. Yeah, going on 2.5 days now. So I'm gonna probably crash after this match, but I will definitely get it posted for you guys ASAP. Within the next 24 hours, it'll be posted. Okay. I'll definitely get that out for you guys, because I'm not gonna really do hardly any editing on it or nothing. I'm just gonna let the full match go, and you guys can see pretty much what I see. I muted my mic during it, so I know I don't have to do that much editing anyways. And I just played music through the whole thing anyways. Like the music that's playing in the live stream now, I just turned it up a little bit and I just played that the whole time of our match. We didn't actually talk or do anything. And NL34 actually took down that Desert Altar. Skywalker, why are you distracted? How did that happen? Boys, can y'all tell me? Chat, how did that happen? Well, thank God I'm playing open field next time as I used to. Let's go, guys. Hit that like for our boy. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. How? So did anybody see how that happened? And they're about to lose it again. They're about to lose it again. No way. No way. If Homeboy would have actually kept hitting that altar, they would have lost that altar again. No way. No freaking way, dude. They have a lot of cleaning up on their matches to do. A lot of cleaning up. This is... I mean, you have a Guan Garrison here. This should be an easy capture, but there's nothing here to reinforce this rally. Like, to support the rally. There's dead marches. Yeah, you don't have anything to reinforce the scouts, you know. They're just gonna swarm it back. I wonder if they at least have a garrison inside of their rally? No, they don't. Okay. So that's one huge thing that I try to work on our SQ team this season, is I tried to, it spread us really thin, but I tried to get a garrison in all of our rallies. It's very important. It's very important to get a garrison inside of this. 3 minutes until Ark. That's a middle looking like. Next Ark, so crucial. Yeah. Hang on, guys. Hang on. We'll go over there. We'll go over there. NL34 is already pushing T2A off the Ark, though. That's not good for T2A. NL34 making a huge rotation from the bottom side. Looks like they left a 2-player split on the defense. Yeah, they got 2 players split on the defense. They have the Ethelfled there. I don't like the call play that really doesn't do anything for a rally, for swarming down a rally, but okay. But that Ethelfled does. It's a good debuffer. NL34 already pushing T2A back off the Ark, trying to make it to where T2A cannot ball up. This is very, very good play by NL34. Don't back up. If NL34 keeps this pressure up, they can control this Ark of Osiris. The only way T2A can make a proper go at this right now, at the way that NL34 is able, like, being able to split them up, honestly, is they need to make a ball towards this way. Make a ball towards this way, make a ball towards this way, and they can't do anything. You can clamp behind them. Right now, they're just going to keep you splitting up from being able to ball up. They're going to keep blowing you up. They're just going to keep blowing y'all up. Every time you march there, they're just going to blow you up. They already have the field control set up. You should be coming in on the sides. This is one thing I was talking about on the earlier matches earlier today. This is a huge missed opportunity that 960 GT, JST, 1B, all these other bigger teams, they would have noticed this and made this play. Nobody would be coming through here anymore. Nobody would be coming through here anymore. This is blown up. This is gone. You leave a player to defend the Shrine of War so they can't go forward. You leave a player to defend the outpost. You leave a player to defend your desert altar. That way they can't take the Ark and just go forward with it and capture it. And you send everything to the sides and you clamp in. That way you can kill all the reinforcements coming into the Ark. You're doing the same thing that they're doing here to you. You're blowing them up before they get to the Ark. And then you murder ball behind them and then just destroy the rest of their reinforcements. This is the exact same play that the high tier teams use, and I love to see it, and I hate that no other teams really grasp it and use it. That's a huge rotation miss by a lot of the, you know, mid tier teams, and I can't believe T2A is actually missing it as well. Check mids was T2A, so that first Ark is the difference so far. This is 834 Ark, yeah, yep. Like I said, if they blew up the side lanes over here, if they came and blew up the side lanes, they can get control of this Ark. But without coming to the side lanes, it's a free Ark. It's free. It's so free. That's so frustrating to watch. T2A is getting outplayed. I wouldn't say they're getting smashed, but they're 100% getting outplayed here. And they're still dedicating marches to the middle. You still have blue lines coming into the middle. This is just a waste of time, boys. That Ark's gone. Captain, that Ark's gone, brother. You might as well turn around, dude. Like you're literally wasting time, brother. Almost a free Ark giveaway. Best to belay and go heavy on flanks now, in my opinion. Yep. You're literally speaking my mind, Metacog. That's exactly what I'm trying to say here. There's no point of these dudes going here. Pushing the lanes. That's 3 points, yep. Yep, I agree, Metacog. Exactly, it's gone. It's 100% gone. At this point, it's gone. There's no point to keep sending these marches here. You're wasting time. Every march that goes to this middle now is a wasted march and wasting time. Every one of them. And that's an Ark in pocket. And T2A still struggling on the structured game. They do have the Sky Altar on the top side, but it has the Amani Artemisia in as the garrison. And there is no marches around for the Sky Altar to really reinforce. Honestly, this Amani, like, I don't know if they're straight. They're. I'm trying to speak way too fast, but I don't know if our T2A team is stretched on their garrisons, but they're registered at 4 billion power. We're only registered at 2.3 billion or 3.2 billion, whatever it is. I think they have more of our garrison players. I don't understand why we're not seeing Xeno YSSs up here. Like, even if it's a infantry rally, even if it's a cav rally, even if it's an archer rally, you can send Xeno YSS with full archers, full cavs, full infantry, whatever, and then just have everybody fill it that's on the field. It'll be the exact same effect. You're gonna get the mixed troop buffs. Man, you hate to see it. I mean, the enemy team, NL34 is not even garrisoning these properly. Like, what? You hate to see it. Here comes the Xeno, though. Xeno is on the way. Fiery Donut. Nobody's coming to stop Fiery Donut. He'll be able to get in there, and they will be able to secure that altar right back up. Desert Altar is secured. They went ahead and captured the Ark. They went ahead and captured the Ark, so there is only a 1k point difference. And the points per minute is 590 to 290. So the structured game is still in favor of T2A, but that is only because they are able to keep flipping the Sky Altars, but they're not able to control them, so they're not getting points off of them, but they are canceling the enemy's points. So I mean, you gotta take the victories where you can. Well, yeah, we're 3.2 Bill. Yeah, there you go. I mean, I guess you gotta take the victories where you can, right? You flip them if you can, but you really would. It would be nice if they can get control of one of these structures. It would be huge for T2A if they can get control of one of these structures. I'm super impressed with the other team punching up. Yep, I agree, kid. I agree. But NL34 coming out hot, bro. They are coming out hot and strong, baby. I mean, let's be real. It's not like T2A is playing like complete hoopers. There's definitely big mistakes that was made on the T2A team. The hard push was a huge one. The push at the beginning here that was canceled out, that really had no murder ball up or real punch to it. That was a real big miss on T2A's side. But realistically, it's been a fairly good Ark match. And NL34 has just been they've been taking the punches. They've been taking the punches and giving them back, you know? Taking a licking and keep on kicking, baby. T2A got to do a much better job in middle of this rotation, or it's going to be super tight. Yep, T2A is one person down handicap match at the moment. Yeah, come on, man. They're 30 on 30. They're 30 on 30, and it wouldn't matter if it's a handicap match or not. It's a 1.2 billion power gap. One player doesn't make a 1.2 billion power gap. You know what I mean? I mean, I get what you're saying, Green, and I take that into account. I'm just saying, like, you can't try to like water down what NL34 is doing. They're rotating nicely. They're not properly. There's definitely big mistakes on both sides, but NL34 doing pretty damn good. They're doing pretty damn good to keep taking a punch and keep on licking and kicking, you know? We got 5 minutes till Ark. T2A already sending some some marches to the rotation. Some marches already over there towards the Ark. Now these marches are going to be sitting there for a good 4.5 minutes before they even do anything. At least a good 3.5 minutes before they see action. NL34 just going to go ahead and ball right back up. And since we're coming in on different times, if NL34 get in here quick enough, they can blow y'all right back up again. Let's see if they're going to make it. NL34 got a massive wave going in. They got these players reset and guaranteed they're going to reset and go straight to the Ark. If that is the case, they might make it in time. No, T2A is going to make it in time. Yeah, T2A should make it in time to be able to actually ball up here. I forget. I think it is Bastet round. What division you in, bro, for T2A and SQ? I don't even remember, dude. Aren't we in Division 11? This division, it's in the details for T2A. On the video, Metacog, it's in the details. It should be in the details of this video for T2A's division. For SQs, I believe we're in Division 11. I want to say we're in Division 11. Oh, Metacog, our AP16 team actually won today too. They kind of squashed their opponent. They're in like Division 31 or something though. Yeah, T2A looking good. I think it's 11, 7 and 11. Yeah, T2A looking good. I think that's sarcasm. Are you being sarcastic, Metacog? Or are you talking about they're looking good for this Ark rotation? I think you mean for this Ark rotation. For this Ark rotation, yeah, they're looking good for this Ark rotation. Yeah. For this match, they're definitely not looking good. There's some things that need to be discussed. Hopefully they'll let me chat with them after this match and you know, give them a little bit of a briefing of what I seen, being able to view it all and not get all pissy with me. Hopefully they will. No, we'll have to see. NL34 have a Xeno inside of the garrison. Everybody's just trying to swim it down, but it will not go down. All you gotta do is put a reinforcement march in there. If that thing goes down, I'm gonna laugh so hard. No way. Any swarm it. Any swarm it. Any swarm it. Any swarm it. Any. You're just standing there. Any swarm it. Thank you. They might actually be able to take that. They might actually be able to take this. Oh no. Alright, let's go back to the middle. T2A looks like they overextended in the NL34's murder ball. So that's a thing. T2A was good there. They had the numbers. Why did they do that? Dangerous. This is a dangerous play by T2A. They need to get more marches here to keep this wave pushed back. As long as they can keep flowing in more marches here to keep this wave pushed back, just like NL34 did, they'll be perfectly fine. They will be perfectly fine. This Ark, yes, but keep an eye on buildings. Skywalker's OP. I'm watching the Ark. I'm watching the Ark. Dude, don't worry. I was going to the building because it was you know, blinking, and it caught my attention. But we're back on the Ark, man. We're back on the Ark. NL34 did pop to the death, so they are pushing in hard to that Ark. I mean, everybody's spread out for this fight though, so T2A can't get a proper buff in either. That's a bad to the death. Like, half of your team missed that to the death. But T2A is also not balled out. They can't get a proper buff as well. This is kind of huge. NL34 need to bring in more marches. If they could bring in more marches, they can contest this Ark. They can easily contest this Ark. Oh man, T2A, Koro, engage, Big Daddy, engage. Everybody should be in there. Prime, get in the fight, man. You should not be fighting this Guan Scipio on the outside. You should be in this murder ball, baby. You should be right here in the thick of it. Everybody. Ah, man. Hate to see it, man. Come on. NL34 doing a good job trying to keep T2A pushed back and around this Ark of Osiris. That way that they can actually hit the Ark carrier as soon as they grab it. Either way it goes, it's not in favor of either team at this second, which is good for NL34 because they were losing the field. NL34 did grab the Ark. NL34 dropped the Ark. Clancy had the Ark for just a second. He did drop it very quickly. Come on, T2A, drop that Ark your side. Yeah. Yeah, that would be the good thing. Sadly, it is the red team with NL34, Team Seth, that grabs the Ark and brings it on their side a little ways. Now T2A Koro, my boy Koro has the Ark. Let's see if he's gonna take it away. I think he's just standing there. Is that March just standing there? Nope, he's moving. Okay, he's moving. It was just lag. He's moving. Go Koro. Go Koro. You got this, buddy. Get it to your side. That's right. Yep. Target the low marches. You don't need to worry about the low south. They're gonna die anyways. You need to get this Ramses. You need to get this Call. All these like tanky marches, high damage marches, real high damage marches especially need to be nuked off of them. I mean, that's a Nevsky Minamoto. That thing is going to destroy the Ark carrier as soon as he touches it. There goes the Ark. Feel like red taking over. T2A's got the Ark then now. They have control of the Ark. They have control of this Ark. The bad thing is NL34 makes a good rotation to the sides. I hate it, dude. Nobody's splitting to the side lanes. Metacog, you see this? Nobody's making a side lane rotation when they lose the Ark push. Everybody continues to go through here. Y'all seeing this? Like, why whenever you reset you go through here? You got to go through all of T2A's marches, and it's the same thing we were talking about earlier for T2A. They got to go all through this murder ball to get to the Ark carrier. That's not good. Points per minute is 590 to 360. Again, the Sky Altar was flipped over to T2A just a second ago, and then NL34 is taking it back. T2A hasn't really done very well at controlling the structures, but they've done an amazing job, honestly, at keeping the points gapped, only because of the fact that they've been able to keep the structures flipped. So while they're not generating any points off this side here from NL34 structures, NL34 is not really generating a lot from their structures either. So that's huge for T2A since they're able to defend their structures properly. But you would like to see T2A actually be a bit more aggressive and be able to control these structures, especially being that they are the bigger team here in this situation. They should be able to, get up front and really punch down some of these structures and get a focus on at least one of them. May as well make a cross map rally and cancel it in the middle. Yeah, exactly, Metacog. Exactly. I mean, more of your marchers are going to make it through that way. More of your marchers are going to make it through that way. By the way, guys, we have 29 people in the stream. That's not too many. That is a decent amount for one of my streams. I do appreciate every single last one of you being in the streams. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you are new to the channel, definitely hit that sub button and turn on the notifications. We will be live streaming every weekend for Osiris League until the end of Osiris League. Unless we have some kind of crazy family emergency, we will be here, baby. We will be here. Also, 9/16 soon, within the next month. Within the next few weeks, we will be going into our KVK here in 9/16. So that is also a thing. We did just come out of KVK on our 307 account, but we are also about to go back in with 9/16 very soon. Maybe not this pop, but possibly the next. So within the next 2-3 weeks, something like that. We'll see how it goes. See what pops up. See who all goes in. We want to definitely get ourselves a good matchup this KVK. That's for sure. Jeez, my ninny. NL34 is still dedicating a lot of players over here to delay this Ark or capture this Ark. not really sure. There's not many places for, there's not really anywhere for them to take this Ark. They would need to capture this obelisk to actually be able to make a play on this Ark, but I guess they might be delaying it. I'm not too sure exactly what these players are doing from NL34 here. They may be trying to delay it, but if this is the third Ark and it's going to be in T2A pocket either way, so there's not much delaying you're doing here. Like, it's not. You should want them to capture it, is what I'm trying to say. You should want them to capture it. They already have it, so you should want them to capture it so you get another Ark. That's what I'm trying to say. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. All they should be trying to do is make sure that T2A captures this and does not hold on to it. Because if they hold on to it and they make this the last Ark, this should be a T2A dub. What'd you do? I'm not ready for KVK yet. Oh, it was all caps. Nightbot said no all caps. Way too close of a match. Solid game by 34. Yeah, I agree. Green Horizon, I agree, dude. I thought this one was just going to be a curb stomping match. And it was a very amazing job by NL34. Definitely some mistakes on T2A side that I would like to hopefully chat with them about and help them get fixed out and ironed out, maybe on their plan or their rotations, or maybe they had some players missing, whatever it is. Hopefully I can get that chat in with them and see if we can kind of clean this up a little bit, because they definitely have some of our top players in the kingdom on their team. So yeah, solid by 34, making T2A work for it. Yeah, I agree, Metacog, I agree. So they're just going to be holding that Ark just like I expected. And they need to get back control of their Desert Altar. T2A did lose their Desert Altar here. We have a Chandragupta inside of that garrison, baby. And it's giving GHG hell. It is giving GHG hell. He is trying to take back that Desert Altar away from that Chandra. Oh, it's a Trajan now. It's a Trajan now. You better watch out. You better watch out. That Trajan's up tall, baby. He's standing tall, son. That is crazy. That is crazy. What's going to be insane, guys, is if they actually have quite a bit of provisioners on the map. That would be nuts. Oh, wow. Wow. We have some provisioners, boys. Alright, we have two. We have two. That's not going to make up for an Ark gap. Nope. Yeah, that's not going to make up for an Ark gap. I was about to say, oh, sneaky little buggers. If they would have had more... Ooh, there's 3. There's 4. There's 5. Oh, it's still not going to be... I don't think that's going to be enough. I definitely don't think that's going to be enough. But that is interesting. That is interesting. Let's see if they have, what is that? Insatiable Desire or whatever? Let's see if they have that and see if they can make this a little bit closer of a game. I mean, it's a 3K gap without T2A claiming that Ark. So they definitely should have a solid win here. But that is interesting to see some farmers out over there. Is Dirt not playing OL this time? Jaeger, Dirt and Kai like never play OL, dude. I can never get them fools to play OL, bro. Even though they have 2 of our top garrisons in the kingdom, they won't play. It's honestly tilting. It's honestly tilting. But I mean, I get it, because they won't play because we never get a full squad of 45 that'll dedicate the time. So they don't want to dedicate the time, you know what I mean? Which I get it. So I mean, it kills me to spend this much time every OsirisLeague for, you know, our teams, for people not to, you know, listen and follow the plans and all that stuff. That's all. I was actually very tickled pink today on our SQ16 match. I know I had to, you know, pretty much pull people's teeth to keep sending out mails and mails and mails asking to make sure that everybody understood the plan fully. But I was very happy to see that everybody at least went in the right directions and went to where they were supposed to. Like I said, there was a few things that we have to fix on that we were talking about, Jaeger. But other than that, I mean, I'm so stoked that everybody on our team actually went in the right place, in the right direction, to their right role. That was amazing. That was amazing. This Sky Altar is going to go down in favor of NL34 if T2A does not get some. There we go. Get some more reinforcements in that structure. They need a little bit more than that. It is going back to red. Should still heads every week rather than every 2 weeks. Yeah, exactly. 5K provisions should be minimum for most top teams. Who knows? It could be a game changer with this match. Yeah, another cog. Yep, you're right. I mean, they just captured the Ark, so there's your points gap right there. It's gonna be over 6K point gap. I don't know if they're gonna have 6K in provisioners. It would be interesting. It would be interesting. Dirt is committed to FUSQ Ark. We got as many garrison in that farm alliance than any other Ark team in the kingdom. Jeez. We do. We got big boys in that team. I can't speak for top, but bottom team, I felt like everyone looked like a seasoned players. I mean, sure, the initial TP, but the field movement and reinforcements were on cue. Kid, fair enough. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I'll post I'll probably chop up the portion, that I seen that I was kind of a little bit upset about on the top side, and do that as a private video for you guys and kind of point out the things that I want fixed for that top side. And we also had it happen a couple times on bottom side. It just wasn't as bad. Okay. So we definitely didn't go perfect on the bottom side, but it was very, very fluid and very, very quick on the transition bottom. So it wasn't as noticeable as it was on the top side. But we'll get it fixed and we'll get it ironed out. We did very good for our first match. I mean, we did a 30K point gap on our team, on our enemy. It wasn't even good. It wasn't even good. Let's see, points per minute, 530 to 4. Ooh, 380 to 470. We lost the structure. What was it? This altar? Yeah, it was the sky altar. They lost the altar. Oh, and their bottom altar. Bottom altar is actually in full control here. So NL34 is gathering points on it, which we actually seen earlier. I just didn't freak out about it, but NL34 actually gathered that. And then they flip back their sky altar on the top side. So the points per minute is coming back in favor of NL34. Let's see if NL can start doing some magic here, baby. NL's doing some magic, baby. Flip the structure. Get the shrine. You gotta get your shrine back. Go for the altar. Get that altar back. And then provision your butts off. Oh, man. This is crazy. I definitely don't want NL34 to take out T2A. But this is a very interesting match to watch. And then T2A comes over and just swarms down and rallies the desert altar from NL34. That'll neutralize their points on that desert altar and sky altar as well, flipping over to T2A. That'll neutralize the sky altar. That should put points back in favor of T2A. Yes, it does. 410 to 210 points. That's not what you're looking for if you are on an NL34 team. That's a bit rough. They're going to be able to flip back the Shrine of War, but they're not really generating any points on this unless they're actually going to be able to put a garrison in here and hold down that structure. They really need to generate some points per minute. And L34 being able to take back their desert altar, but again, we're not getting any points per minute whatsoever. Realistically, I think they should have already popped hard push this late in the game. Last 5 minutes, go ahead and pop hard push and start swimming back everything you can. You get half the time of the occupation cut off. That way you can actually get some points in on this game. Since there's no arc, that's the only way you can actually get points is by the structures or provisions on the map. So either you pop hard push to get these structures, get the points coming over to your side a lot quicker, or you go ahead and pop marches onto these nodes and then pop your insatiable desire or whatever the hell that the resource gathering buff is to really try to pack in some points. The open fielding is not going to get you points. So yeah, man, I'd like to see it a little bit closer. Honestly, because NL34 is doing very well. They're just kind of slacking off at the end. It's kind of like they're like, you know, putting at the end of the match. They know it's over, so they're like running out of steam. When realistically, they could have still been in this. It's over now. It's only 3 minutes left. But realistically, they could have still been in this match. They could have definitely popped some skills and been in this thing. Then we got hard push, war drums, everything coming out from the T2A side, of course. Of course, they got 3 rallies going down on structures. They're going in, pushing, swarming down structures as well. Why not go ahead and pop a hard push, grab the structures, and get as many points per minute as you possibly can. That's exactly what I was saying NL34 should have done. It's almost like I'm psychic. No, I'm just kidding. Joking, guys, joking. Let's see the points. Let's see, everybody made their 10K. Yep. Death. Yep. Oh no, Justin Wars 2,500, my guy. Hello. All right. Did he stay in base or something? He did. Is he not playing? Is this dude not playing, bro? How do you join and not play? How do you join and not play? That's questionable. That's very questionable. Let's see. We got a push going back for the Sky Altar. Trying to swing back the Sky Altar from the Spawn U. It's not gonna really make a difference. I mean, 1 minute and 30 seconds left. You're down 5k points, almost 6k points. Yeah, I'd say that's GG. I'd say that's GG, ladies and gentlemen. I told you handicapped, LL back up, joined, and went AFK. Green Horizon. Yeah, I mean, came in late because he wasn't in the zone when I looked earlier. Well, he came in, I seen him come in late, I know that, but he's been in for a while. Like, the dude's been in here for a while. He did come in late, though. He wasn't in the beginning of the match. He wasn't in for, like, the first 15 or 20 minutes. That's for sure. Facts. Facts on facts on facts. Alright, guys. So that's it. T2A is going to pull home the dub. We're going to go ahead and break down the, or not break down, but see all the little trophies and highlights here, and then we're going to be ending the stream. I'm going to try to hop over there to T2A's chat before they hop out. Hopefully I can get a little chatting with them and see if we can't, you know, correct a couple of things that we noticed real quick, but while it's fresh in my mind. So yeah, I mean, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this stream. I hope you guys, you know, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and you join me next weekend for some more OsirisLeague matches. And of course, I hope you guys are waiting for that SQ16 match. I don't know why it says defeat whenever I'm definitely going for T2A, but okay. We're going to also post that SQ16 match. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Until next time, that's your boy Skywalker OG saying peace out and have a great weekend. Hope you guys enjoy.